What is good, YouTube? It's your boy K-Rock, and we are back with another reaction. Today we are reacting to bad news for Sami Zayn. This is by Polana Productions. We all know Sami Zayn has risen to heights he hasn't been to in a very long time. Well, I'm not really familiar with Sami Zayn's history, but I do know he was a highly valued guy on NXT. But right now, he has the literal WWE universe in his hands. Now, he is set to face Roman Reigns in his hometown of the Elimination Chamber. Will he walk out? Will he walk out with the championships? Or will he fall victim to the tribal chief? Who knows? But anyway, before we get into this reaction, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. Let's get into this reaction.
In the last year, I think Sami Zayn has proven that he is one of the most valuable assets that the WWE has on their roster. Since joining the Bloodline, he's become the most entertaining thing in the wrestling world. Nothing has been on the same level as Roman Reigns and Sami Zayn. Viewership for their big pay-per-views have been reaching an all-time high when it comes to the numbers, and it's safe to say that Sami Zayn has been one of the reasons for the success of the WWE in the last 9 months. With that being said, many fans want to see Sami Zayn versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, with the underdog ultimately picking up the victory and dethroning the tribal chief. However, it doesn't seem like that will be happening because a new report suggests that WWE officials don't view him as a WrestleMania headliner. To be more specific, Vince McMahon and Triple H have both reportedly come to the conclusion that he just isn't WrestleMania main event worthy. And that is a truly shocking thing to discover for a ton of different reasons. One of them being the reaction that we heard from the Royal Rumble when Sami Zayn finally turned on Roman Reigns. The crowd went bonkers when he hit Roman Reigns with that chair, and the people clearly have a strong desire to see Sami Zayn defeat Roman Reigns. The situation we're seeing right now is very similar to Daniel Bryan and his Yes movement. And it doesn't seem wise to miss the boat with this storyline the same way it wasn't wise to miss the Yes movement. There's something really special with Sami Zayn right now, and to hear that he isn't even considered as a WrestleMania.
Now, here's the thing. Where does that leave the Usos? But so, like, yeah, where does that leave the Usos? And I'm gonna quote JD from New York. JD from New York. So, where does that leave the Usos? And that's the one thing people are missing. You do this with you basically leave out the Usos, and there's no WrestleMania match for them. Now, my thing is, if I was going to book this, and I know I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for this, I don't really care. I'm in it to make WrestleMania. I'm in it to say whatever. It's my channel. But if I was to do it, at first I would. See, I would have Jay. See, I wouldn't even. Oh wait, crap. See, if they didn't have that triple. See, if they didn't have that tournament for who's going to face the Usos for the tag team championships. If it wasn't next week, I would have Jay not show up until Elimination Chamber, where he just comes in the middle of the match. It looks like he's about to help Sami, but he ultimately costs. He eventually costs Sami the championship. Him, I would have him so confused of if he's going to choose friendship or family. In the end, he's going to choose family. And in the middle of that match, while the ref is down, Jay gets in the ring. It looks like he's about to strike Roman, but he ends up super kicking Sami Zayn, giving Roman the 1, 2, 3. That way, it sets up Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens. Not versus. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens versus the Usos for the undisputed tag team championships at WrestleMania. Now, you guys are probably saying, where does that leave Cody? What? None of this connects Cody. If y'all haven't, it already does. It already does. Kind of. They just haven't connected the dots of why Cody should get involved. But in the end, to me, it already does, because it already has to do with family royalty. Because you have Cody, who is trying to win a championship that eluded his father, which y'all should already know. That's the reason why they've been tweeting out, "Finish the story." It's because Dusty was never able to win the WWE Championship. Cody Rhodes is there to do what his father couldn't. And Roman is there to basically be he's basically there to be because his family requires him to be there. To be that main champion, to be there, to basically show them why the NY family is the greatest. No one can take the top of the mountain except them. But I'm pretty sure Triple H is gonna add some more to. Triple H is probably gonna add more to it to set it up that way it connects between Roman and Cody Rhodes. So let's get back into it.
A headliner is kind of upsetting. Sami Zayn put the work in for the last year and isn't even being recognized for it, and that just sucks. Like, at the end of the day, this is professional wrestling. It's about making the people feel something, and while Sami Zayn doesn't have the traditional wrestler look, he can make them feel something more than a majority of the roster. The joy we would see from the audience after Sami Zayn pinning Roman Reigns could end up becoming one of the loudest pops in the history of the business. It seems strange that WWE isn't at least thinking about this a little bit longer. It's even weirder when you consider that Triple H has clearly been a huge Sami Zayn fan since his early days in NXT. Hunter booked him to win the NXT title, and while that reign didn't last too long, it was obvious that he thought highly of him. Triple H even booked him to become a key part of this Roman Reigns and Bloodline storyline for a reason. It makes you wonder just how much Hunter has been influenced by McMahon ever since he returned to the company. This is just terrible news for Sami Zayn fans. I'm sure many of you wanted to see him potentially dethrone Roman Reigns on the grandest stage of them all in Hollywood, but it doesn't seem like that's going to happen, and that is just unfortunate. Cody Rhodes is most likely going to be the one to beat Roman Reigns and walk out as champion. If I play devil's advocate, I can see why they would want him to be the guy to dethrone Roman Reigns, ending his 800-day title reign. Cody Rhodes has a more traditional wrestler look. He can be a guy that they can build their company around for the next 5 years, and he'll probably have a better title reign. And what I mean by that is, like, when you think about Sami Zayn, I fear that it'll be another Kofi Mania situation where the chase is a lot better than the actual run. Kofi's title win was iconic, but the rest of the reign was lackluster. I can see the same thing happening with Sami Zayn. I think WWE views Cody Rhodes as a Stone Cold or The Rock kind of guy, while Sami Zayn is more like a Mankind. And they've decided to go all in on Cody Rhodes, and Sami Zayn is taking a back seat. Look, this could all change. We could see WWE pull a big twist and insert Sami Zayn into the match, making it a triple threat. And Sami Zayn versus Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes could become the main event of WrestleMania 39. That is a possibility that I wouldn't be upset with. For now, though, Sami Zayn does not have any plans to compete for those titles in April because he just isn't seen as a WrestleMania headliner. Anyways, that is it for the video, guys. Thanks so much.
Here's the thing with you know what? I was gonna say like WWE at first wasn't really invested in Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns, because when you think about it, they were trying to get The Rock, couldn't get him because he couldn't get ready in time. They tried to get Stone Cold, he declined. I heard it was because there wasn't enough money to do it. But yeah, they weren't really invested in a Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. Now, great, they weren't invested in him being at WrestleMania winning the titles, but they weren't invested in Cody winning the titles at WrestleMania. He could win the titles down the line, but they weren't invested in him winning it at WrestleMania. So there's there's a 50-50 he might not win the championships at WrestleMania. He might win it down the line, but at WrestleMania they might not pull that trigger. So, but anyway, guys, hope you like my reaction. Hope you like my input. Tell me what you guys think. What do you guys think should happen? Should there be a triple threat at WrestleMania? Should Roman wrestle night 1 and night 2? Or should Roman just go on to face Cody for both championships? Tell me your thoughts below. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn the notification bell, and I'll see y'all guys next time. Stay blessed and be great.